Hello, this is Azrael. Thank you for tuning into my channel. In this video, we are going to go back to my channel's roots, which is going to be talking about biblical magic. So, the story we're going to be talking about is going to be found in the book of Numbers 21, verse 4 through 9. What happens here is that you have Moses walking through the desert and the wilderness for 40 years on a trip that should have only taken him 2 to 3 weeks. Well, anyways, the Israelites get pissed because they're hungry, and they curse God and they curse Moses, and they say, "You just brought us out here to die." So God replies to their lack of faith by saying, "Yes, yes, I did bring you out here to die because I'm going to send snakes to curse you for your doubt," and literally kills plenty of Israelites. Now, so the surviving Israelites say, "Hey, we are sorry. Moses, help us." So Moses prays to God. God says, "Okay, make a bronze serpent on a bronze stick, and all who look upon it shall be healed, and they shall live." Okay, I'm going to stop right here, and we're going to talk real quick about this wand. Okay, this is a staff with a snake wrapped around it. This actually is the staff of Asclepius, who was, according to some sources, a Greek god. Other sources claim that he was a human who might have been deified later. Okay, now Moses predates Asclepius's cult around about 300 years. Okay, now what I'm getting at here is that a lot of people confuse this wand of healing with the caduce. Now, the caduceus wand, which the medical professionals in the United States still use incorrectly because it's not the wand of healing. However, it does have a hermetic principle. It talks about one of the hermetic principles, which I'm about to get into, but that wand was actually also found in Egypt, and they believe Imhotep, the father of Egyptian medicine at the time, created. But they also found these on far older than these origin stories in Sumeria. So these have been around for a very long time. So the pagans did it first. Moses did it second. Either way. Okay, now the Hermetic principle about the caduce is talking about usually you'll find one serpent one color and the other serpent the second color, and they're going like this around a staff. Now the staff represents your spinal column, and it's talking about inner alchemy, the balance between the positive and negative forces within your body, the masculine and feminine forces within your body. Only when you understand these principles and they're balanced within you will you be able to achieve transcendence, which is what the wings are for. Now, anyway, so moving on, let's talk about how this is magic. First, magic, you perform a ritual, and that is simple as even from building something or making a symbol or sigil or just about anything. You do an action and you get your result. That's magic. Okay, they built the serpent, they looked at it, they got their result. Now, when you look at a symbol, if you are a practitioner of magic, you probably already know that something about sigil magic. When you look at a sigil that has been charged with a specific intent, it starts working its magic in your subconscious mind to make it manifest. This is true if this is a sigil that you made out of an alphabet, or a picture that you drew, a picture that you took, or even if you made a statue. Okay, this statue has symbolic meaning. And when you look upon this symbolic meaning, the magic begins to work. Okay, so this looking at it to be saved is definitely a magical act, if Christians admit it or not. Now, going even further, that bronze, and I'm not just saying this as the fact that it's in the Bronze Age. Bronze has a soft healing property to it that is used in healing rituals. So there's that connection. And then, of course, when you are trying to protect yourself from something that it tends to do you harm, a lot of times you will actually use the very image of what's trying to harm you. A good example of this would be the evil eye. A lot of people have magical protections against the evil eye by wearing or having in their house the all-seeing eye, or the Egyptian eye that you know. But so again, they're protecting the house from the evil eye by using an eye. Another example would be the phrase "hair of the dog." All right, that actually comes from a medieval practice, which was believed that if you was bit by a dog, creating a potion uh, with the hair from the dog that bit you would actually help it heal. So that's a great example. Now, um, so anyway, uh, uh, okay, back on what I was saying. Now you have so you have snakes, and they're using the symbol of the snake. Now, what's very interesting here is that in this age, as well as modern age, uh, snakes are have magic properties too. And guess what? One of their properties was healing. That's right. Snakes, because they shed their skin, they were often seen as a an entity or creature of rejuvenation, like a phoenix, shedding the old, having the new. So in some cultures, the snakes are also symbols of immortality. Uh, and along with immortality and rejuvenation, obviously you get healing. So not only was he using a symbol to protect themselves against snakes, as they're on a, as the snake was on a stick away from them, which is a sympathetic act. But may I remind you guys? So the metal it's made of had a magical property of healing. The snake symbolism itself had a magic property of healing. The fact that the snake is no longer on the ground in the symbol, it's on a stick away, that's a sympathetic act of keeping the snakes away and looking upon it to be healed. So all these are magical practices, what Moses basically employed, a pagan symbol of healing to, in fact, heal. So that's now again a quick understand. You guys need to understand the psychology of the Abrahamic faith, or just about any faith that has a um, uh, prohibitions on magic. Every religion on the planet has magic. Do you think it's a witch is practicing magic when they enchant their oils and then bless an object or somebody? Of course you do. Do Christians think that they're practicing magic when they bless oils and anoint objects and people? No, they don't. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing. These prohibitions, it's always what I do is better than what you do. So I can't be practicing magic. So magic is bad. That's what you do. You see the mental gymnastics that they're using here. Any case, thank you for listening, and like and subscribe. Thank you.